For some years now, I have been doing a daily blog article, which is hosted by Ancient Faith Radio, titled The Morning Offering. An important component of this blog has been that I list the saints of the day and also the epistle and gospel readings for the day. It's very important as Orthodox Christians that we keep our finger on the pulse of the church by reading those daily prescribed readings from the Holy Bible. I've made it easy because on the blog, the scriptures are in their entirety written for those days. But something that I think would be even more of a benefit to you is if you take those readings and pick up your own Bible and read them from your own Bible. Being 75, I recently had to finally admit to myself that I needed larger print. And so I just invested in a Bible that has very large print. And I can actually see it easier now. But this spot right where I'm sitting on the porch of my cell is where I do my daily readings of the scripture. I do it here because this is my sort of sacred space for reading of the scripture. I've made it so. I come out here every day. Sometimes it varies, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes in the evening, depending on my schedule. And I read those readings out of this Bible. And then I say the Jesus prayer. But I also, starting at the beginning, I read a chapter every day, and I started this in the beginning. So my first readings have been in the book of Genesis. So my goal is not only to read the daily prescribed readings of the church year, but to get through the entire Bible yet again. I've done this before, but I want to do it again. I think in the age that we are entering in with all of the difficulties, the pandemic, the closing of churches, the insistence of getting the COVID vaccine that we're getting pressured to do, all of these things have made these difficult times. The recent withdrawal of our troops from Afghanistan, and knowing that there were many people, both members of those who have acted as translators and who are our friends who have been abandoned. This is very, very difficult for all of us to behold. And to think of nothing of all those, to even remember all the people that are citizens of this country that are trapped in Afghanistan. These are terrible times. These are times that try men's hearts and souls. But it's all the more important that we ground ourselves in the scriptures. And it's important that we ground ourselves in the prayerful life of the church, whether it be the divine liturgy, where we receive the very body and blood of Christ for the nourishment and healing of body and soul, but also our daily prayers, the prayers for the morning and evening, and the prayers, the pre-communion prayers that we're called to do. But on a daily basis, we need to be grounded in the scriptures. This is not something that is just about Protestants, because the canon of scripture as we have it today, especially the New Testament, came out of conciliar sessions with the early bishops of the church, both East and West. The bishops were the ones that gave us the canon of scripture. And so this is not about the King James Version of the Bible falling out of heaven. It's about the conciliar decision of church bishops giving us the canon. So this is our heritage, just as the Divine Liturgy and all of the services of the church are filled with Scripture. In fact, the majority of our services are Scripture. But that's not enough. We need to be grounded in the reading of the Scriptures on a daily basis, and making it our commitment not only to read the prescribed gospel and epistle for the day, but to start making an effort to read the entire Bible. This is an easy thing to do if we pick a certain place in our home or in our backyard or wherever we have peace and solitude and quiet. Even if you have to go into a closet to get away from your children for 15 minutes to do this, it's important. And this is going to give us the strength to live the life that we have to live as Christians in this age that seems to be descending upon us. So may God make it so. Glory to Jesus Christ. Glory to God forever.